Hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today's topic is going to be a quick general shop guide. Things to buy, things to avoid, and a little bit of the priority on the normal store. This is not a premium store, this is the one every player, free-to-play or spender can spend resources in order to get some extra freebies. So as usual, before we start, leave a like, subscribe, and make the channel. And let's jump directly into this. Once again, another short video probably, because there is not a lot of things to talk on here. The most important thing, this store a lot of the time is going to be based on how tight you are on gold that day, which most of us are pretty tight right now, right? Gold is something that we are starving for, let's say. So let's start with the daily store. It's probably the simplest one. Everything here, it's important. If you don't have a lot of gold, what takes priority? A candy and the star candy. These two, I think it's almost mandatory every day you are buying them, but that is already 100k gold every day. If you have extra gold, I will then get the equipment gem. This equipment gem is going to save you a lot of stamina long term. The more you can have, right? The more you can acquire through events, through shops, through the premium store as well, the better, because it's going to save a lot of stamina to keep building characters. Once again, guys, every character passively is giving you stats depending on what rank you have them. The more characters you build, the more stats you get. Today I got all of my characters on my account to rank 2 on the gear, all of them. I just got them to rank 2 without actually going to 3 for now, right? Just 2. And that took my Kidian from 124,000 combat power to 132 or 33. And then the rest came after I leveled up and I got her to 5 stars. So it's a lot of combat power, right, that you're going to be getting for your main team regardless. So it's important. If you have more gold, I will also buy the Malo selection chest, because this is for skills and this is quite cheap, 15k, right? This is going to be allowing you to level up more skills long term when they release a new character. If you have a lot of these saved up, you can save a star candy instead of using it to get skill materials. You can use your selection chest and save candy there. And then lastly, obviously, the gift boxes, all of them are good. They're going to be giving you different resources, basically food, materials to craft, and so on. The one you can completely skip, the macarons. Okay, once again, I know you have to feed your girls, but it's not necessary. You don't need to be buying this. It's 36k for 20k. That's really expensive. If at some point you start running low on food, you could start buying it, but I think it's gonna be a while until you run out of food. As someone who hasn't grinded and I've been leveling up a bunch of characters, I still have a lot, so I will say that's not necessary. Again, this shop is gonna depend how much gold you have. Don't be like, oh, I cannot buy everything. It's fine. You might not be able to every single day buy it. It's completely okay. I will say the candy and the star candy are kind of important, so you can progress a little bit more every day, but that's up to you. In fact, what I will do is on reset, buy the star candy, and then do a couple runs on the gold so you can recoup some of it. That said, moving to the grocery stop. This one is going to be long term, a place where you can get ultra pastels and epic pastels. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. Epic pastels might be a priority long-term endgame because it's kind of hard getting them. You're going to be using a lot when leveling up characters. But this is super long-term. The one thing that is important right now is these three. The card gacha, the lucky recruitment tickets, and the legendary gacha ticket. You will be getting these 1-star joint order certificates while you are pulling on the gacha. I would prioritize the legendary gacha ticket because it's guaranteed to be a good card, and then I will take the other two, whatever order you prefer to be going. This is obviously gonna be based on how much you are pulling, and this is a monthly reset, so don't worry too much. You should be able to at least get the legendary gacha ticket, and then the others two, it's gonna be just based on how much you are pulling versus saving for a future banner maybe, right? Outside of that, on the shop, I don't buy anything. This is just exchange. Obviously, this just save for the ultra pastel, maybe some candy if you are looking to build specific characters. The others, again, not worth to get average pastels. Long term, you're gonna be exchanging for some epic and ultra, but that is when we reach the point that you will have thousands of basic pastels. It's gonna take months for that. Don't worry too much about that. When we go into the PvP shop, there is only 2 things I buy here, I'm gonna be honest. And that is the equipment gem, and that is the order certificate. That's the only 2 things I buy. I don't think that digestive medicine is worth it because you will be leveling up the intimacy with the characters on your account long term. That's like a slow process regardless. one of the digestive medicines per day is not gonna change much. And in exchange, what I like to do is save the PvP currency to buy some of the cards that are in the shop. Some of those cards are actually pretty good, and you can be buying dupes long term. So instead of buying the Mallow chest in here or even the smelting stones, what I will say is save so you can get some of these rune cards. Again, some of them are decent. If you don't like them, it's fine. You can instead get the smelting stones. Just do it at the end of the month and be like, okay, I can buy 3, 4 of these. I can buy 10 of these, whatever it is, right? And then you just get some stones so you can level up your gear. But the only important thing to actually buy every day is the equipment gem and the other certificate. Then we move into the certificate shop. This is nothing but preference. Do you want to save for a specific waifu? Do you want to get more characters to 4 stars? Do you want to be waiting until you get enough crystal drop to guarantee a pilgrim of your choice, an Eldain? Or do you want to be getting cheaper characters and getting more shards instead? Like, again, literally up to you. In my opinion, save. Don't go too crazy using these resources because it's quite limited even for spenders. I took today Killian to 5 stars. And it took me 750 certificates to go from 4 stars to 5 stars. And so I could buy 50 shards, right? So that's what I was saying. It's kind of expensive. Don't be using that unless you are sure you love a character. Early on, it's too expensive in both certificates and gold, because gold is, I think it's what, 300k for a 4 star, 700k for a 5 star. It's a lot of gold. So save for your waifus and the crystal drops, in my opinion. Never touch them. This is for the future characters that are really meta, but once again, that is completely up to you. And then we go into the recommendation. This one is gonna be harsh. Early on, you're not gonna be able to buy shit here, because as you can see, this is mostly gold. My recommendation as time goes by is you want to be buying weapon designs of low tiers, and if you have extra gold, higher tiers. Anything with gold, nothing with gems, obviously. Macarons, skip. Pastels, skip. Really important, there is a daily reset for free on the shop. I will say it's important to actually refresh, see what else is in here and what you want to be buying, because this is going to help you a lot have enough designs, lower tiers, that you don't have to farm for them and waste candy on those because you've been buying them instead, right? Which is pretty nice. When it comes to Mallows, I don't think it's worth the gold, but again, it's only 2,000. If you want to be buying some, it's fine. This is 100% how lucky you are on getting like good items to buy, and also how much gold you have, because once again, gold right now, we are starving for it. So to summarize everything, this is going to be just based on how much gold you can spend every single day, but that's about it for this guy. A pretty simple one, what things I recommend buying, what I personally buy. There are things you can probably optimize a little bit more on the PvP shop based on how much PvP you're doing and how much you're willing to spend here if you are in need of some Mallow chest or whatever, but personally, that's what I buy. As usual, we are live every single day. You guys have the links in the description down below. If you guys have any questions or anything you would change here or any other videos you want me to make, feel free to leave a comment. Good luck with your pool generates, and I'll see you on the next one.